In this video, we're diving into how to set up a Hostinger VPS for WordPress website from scratch and turn it into a secure directory website that's live and ready for visitors. We'll go step by step from picking up the right VPS plan to installing WordPress and getting your website live. What's going on, everyone? My name's Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you build your first website without wasting weeks trying to figure things out. If you've been thinking about launching a directory site, maybe it's for local businesses, events, services, or even a niche community, but you've been stuck on the tech side of things, then this guide is going to get you from zero to live, step by step. Let's jump in. Why VPS hosting is the best fit for a directory site. Now, before we even open up Hostinger, let's talk about why we're using a VPS at all. Because you might be wondering, can I just cheap shared hosting and call it a day? Sure, you could. But a directory site is a different beast. On cheap shared hosting, you're sharing server resources with potentially hundreds of other sites. So if one of them is getting slammed with traffic, your site slows down too. A VPS, short for virtual private server, gives you your own dedicated slice of a physical server. It's still cost effective compared to a full dedicated machine, but you get your own CPU power, RAM, and storage. That means your site's performance is way more consistent, and you also get more control over how it's configured. That control becomes important later when we start adding performance optimizations and security measures. With shared hosting, you're kind of stuck with whatever settings your host gives you. On VPS, you can tweak things to suit your site's needs. Step one, picking the right Hostinger VPS plan. All right, now let's actually pick a plan. So first things first, go ahead and click the link down in the description, and it'll bring you over to Hostinger's VPS page, and you'll see a few different levels: KVM 1, KVM 2, KVM 4, and KVM 8. Now here's where most people make a mistake. They go straight for the cheapest plan thinking they'll upgrade later. The problem is upgrading a VPS isn't always as instant as you think, and it can be a pain to reconfigure things when you're mid-project. For a directory site that you plan to actually grow, I recommend starting with at least KVM 2. It gives you 2 vCPU cores, which is more than enough to handle WordPress, plus a directory theme and some decent traffic. You get 8 gigabytes of RAM, which means you can run caching, image compression, and search plugins without worrying about running out of memory. You get 100 gigabytes of NVMe SSD storage, and NVMe drives are super fast, which helps with site load times. You also get 8 terabytes of bandwidth, which would take a ton of traffic to max out. So yes, you can technically run your site on a KVM 1 with 4 gigabytes of RAM and 1 CPU core if it's small, but trust me, once you start adding more listings, plugins, and customizations, you'll be happy you gave yourself room to grow. Now, price-wise, KVM 2 is still really affordable, especially if you grab a longer-term plan and you stack a discount code. And this isn't a huge monthly cost compared to what you can make from monetizing a directory site with ads, premium listings, or membership. So once you go ahead and choose the plan that's right for you, go ahead, just click on Choose Plan, and then from here, you just need to go ahead and select the term that you want to commit to, whether that's 1 month, 12 months, or 24 months. But just remember, the longer term you commit to, the better deal you're going to get. So for this example, go ahead and select the 24-month option. And then lastly, come over here to coupon code and type in my first website and click apply. Then you'll see it's going to take another $16.78. So for only $150.98, you're going to get 2 years of VPS hosting with Hostinger for your directory website. So go ahead, click the link down in the description, use code MyFirstWebsite at checkout to get started with your Hostinger VPS plan. Step 2, setting up your VPS inside Hostinger. Now, once you've chosen your plan and gone through checkout, you'll land in your Hostinger dashboard. Now, this is where you'll manage your server. So click on the VPS tab and find your new plan. You'll see a setup button. When you click that, Hostinger will take you through a few options. First, it'll ask you to choose your server location. This one's super simple. Just pick the location that's physically closest to your target audience. If your directory is for businesses in California, choose a US data center that's close by, maybe like Phoenix. The closer your visitors are to the server, the faster the site loads for them. Next, you'll pick your operating system. So Hostinger gives you an easy option to install WordPress on Ubuntu right away. I recommend taking that because it saves you from manually installing PHP, MySQL, and all the other dependencies. It's basically a one-click setup for the software you need. Then you'll create a password for your control panel. This is separate from your WordPress login and your hosting Hostinger account passwords, so don't use the same one for all three. Finally, Hostinger will spin up your server. This usually takes a few minutes, and once it's done, they'll give you your server's IP address and login credentials. Keep these safe, you'll need them in the next steps. Step 3, getting WordPress ready for a directory site. All right, now for the fun part, actually turning WordPress into a directory site. When you log into WordPress for the first time, you'll get the default theme in a pretty bare bones site, but that's normal. The magic happens when you install the right theme and plugins. For directory sites, I recommend going with a theme that's built specifically for that purpose. Themes like Listify, My Listing, or Listing Pro are some popular paid options. If you want to start with something free, GeoDirectory is a solid choice. Installing it's easy. Just go to Appearance, Theme, Add New, and upload your theme's zip file and activate it, or just find it from the theme directory site. Once your theme's active, you'll start installing plugins. The core ones for a directory site include your directory plugin, maybe GeoDirectory or the one bundled with your theme, a page builder like Elementor so you can design without coding. We'll also be adding a few more as we go, but this will get the structure in place. So here we are inside of WordPress. Now let's start things off by getting a theme. So we'll come over here to theme. Now to start things off, you can just start by searching for directory, and this will give you some different options here. So these have like directories built into them, which is super handy, especially if you're just getting started and you want something that's free to use. So you can click on this. Let's click on details and preview. That one doesn't look like there's much to preview, but here's a local business directory. Let's click on this. And as you can see, we've got like a full directory website here. So again, just come in here and find one that looks good for you. All right, so I'm gonna go with this local business directory one. So I installed it and I'm gonna go ahead and click activate. So now if we go to our website, we can go ahead and open that in a new window. Okay, so now this is what our website looks like. I need to change the website name up here, but as you can see, so far we have a fully operating directory. Now this is just some sample data and stuff that's in here, but it's a good place to start, and it definitely beats staring at a blank screen. Step 4, securing your VPS in WordPress. This is where a lot of beginners slip up. They get their site looking nice, but they leave it wide open to attacks. First thing, get SSL set up. Inside Hostinger, you can install a free SSL certificate with one click. This gives your site the HTTPS padlock and encrypts traffic between visitors and your site. Next, change your default WordPress login URL so hackers can't easily find it. A plugin like WPS Hide Login lets you pick a custom login path. Then make sure you keep everything updated. That means WordPress itself, your theme, and your plugins. Outdated software is the #1 way that sites get hacked. And lastly, create a regular backup schedule. Step 5, optimizing for speed. Nobody sticks around on a slow site, especially a directory where they might be loading multiple listings and images. Some easy wins here are to compress your images using Short Pixel or Imagify. Enable caching in Lightspeed Cache. Use Cloudflare's free plan as a CDN to serve content faster worldwide. So to add those plugins, if you're unfamiliar, you can click on plugins over here on the left-hand side. And as you'll see, we have a couple activated already. So when we went ahead and launched this site, it already did the Lightspeed Cache. So to add a new one, you can just click on add plugin here and search plugins here. So for example, Imagify is the image optimization one I was talking about. We could go ahead and click on install now. And once that's installed, we could go ahead and click on activate. And that will go ahead and allow us to optimize the size of our images on our directory website. Step 6, adding, listing, and launching. At this point, your site should be ready to start filling with content. You can create your categories and listing types. Add a few sample listings to make sure that your layout works and your search filters turn the right results. Once you're happy with the design and everything works smoothly, it's launch time. Share it with your network. Start adding real listings and consider marketing strategies like Google Ads or SEO to get traffic coming in. So setting up a VPS for WordPress sounds technical at first, but with Hostinger's tool and a step-by-step approach, it's actually very doable, even if it's your first time running a server. You end up with a site that's safer, more secure, and more scalable, and you're in full control. Now, if you want to get started with Hostinger VPS hosting, then go ahead and click the link down below in the description and use code MyFirstWebsite at checkout. This is an affiliate link, which means we earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like with this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the channel, we make videos on how to create websites, explore different website builders, discuss domain names, and so much more, so be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.